Oh my god.
What?
Sydney's already in here. I've been live for like 30 seconds. Hi, Sydney. Want me on this side?
Either way, I don't want to. Your water bottles are on this side, though.
That's okay. Fuck my water.
Oh, you want to have access.
Just break my water. I'm tired of being pregnant.
Impreg. Sometimes I forget that was canonically a thing in the Fairly Odd Parents universe, and I really don't like it.
You know, a lot of things were canon in the strange mind of Butch Hartman.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Sydney. What are you gonna name your child? Are you gonna name it Jeremy, like me? I guess I'll do that.
Cool. I know my hair looks like the banana pudding guy from Alice in the Castle.
No, you don't.
Mhm.
I did not ask if you were jiggly.
Yeah, it's like the prince.
Yeah, the scarecrow.
The scarecrow, and when he like becomes a human, someone said he looks like the personification of banana pudding. And I look like that now. I'm channeling that energy, I guess. Yeah. But also my ponytail, very colonial, very farm boy-y.
No, you're fine.
It is. If you see my ponytail.
Hi, Cam. Sydney, have you moved in yet or not yet? Sydney's moving in with a boyf.
Oh, that's so exciting. Be fun.
It's not.
It's not?
Rent.
Oh, yeah.
Rent
Actually, yeah, you're right.
exists. 5 days? Okay.
So soon. Mm-hmm. I really do look like banana pudding.
The only thing that looks like banana pudding about you is how sweet you are.
Looks or oh, never mind.
Looks or taste? I don't know.
Oh, let's not say that. Yeah. Oh, the skin is soft. Thank you. Oh, if I look tired, it's definitely because I was watching Interstellar into the wee hours last night because that movie's so fucking long. I think it's literally 3 hours long. But I don't know. Sometimes it takes 3 hours for a good sci-fi story.
I mean, you literally woke me up like 30 minutes ago, so I think I'm...
Oh yeah, it's true.
I think I'm a little worse off than you.
No, you're fine. I was just sleepy. I was annoyed because everyone was using the bathroom at the same time, and I was like, sometimes I really hate living with 4 other people.
Sometimes that happens here, and then I'm just like, let's say you have to like take a shit or maybe just go pee or something, and then like someone hops in the bathroom and starts like showering, and then I'm just like, this is hell. Yeah,
I mean we have 2 technically 3, but upstairs I guess, you know, someone's using the shower and it's dark downstairs. I don't want to use the downstairs bathroom, so
also the roach. Yeah,
I'm still terrified of roaches, unfortunately. I'm such a big baby.
Valid fear.
They're just so gross. Yeah, we have my parents' house is like a 2-story house, and one night I was downstairs while everyone was upstairs, and so I was like alone. Because what was I watching? I was watching Guardian. No, that I was. It was Guardians of Cool. Which is CGI, yeah, which is well animated porn, owl porn. And so I was like, okay, I'm done, so I'm gonna use the bathroom and then head upstairs. And then I opened the door, and there was a roach, and it was so tiny. It wasn't even that big. It was probably like that. And I was just like, I'm out. I'm not. It's not for me.
It's
Sorry.
Big enough.
It was big enough to ward me away from the bathroom. And I told my dad to come help me with it, and he was so mad because I let it go. But we found it again like 2 days later. Yeah, we found it again, and then my mom got it. So, yeah, but she was making fun of us because it was only like maybe like half an inch, probably smaller. Yeah. Yeah, well, it was my friend until my mom killed him, so yeah.
That's your friend now.
Yeah, so I've been avoiding that bathroom like the plague.
Roaches are not friends. Roaches are all enemies.
Roaches are so gross.
We need to incite a genocide against cockroaches.
And mosquitoes.
And mosquitoes. Hi, Replica. Welcome back. But also, yeah, actually me with spiders. I fucking hate spiders.
But spiders do have, well, I guess mosquitoes and cockroaches do have, well...
No, they don't.
Ecological value, I guess. No, they don't. But roaches less so because...
Roaches and mosquitoes are just food. That's all they are. They're just pests.
I guess I'm trying to think. There was something I read about mosquitoes being important to some part of the world that was...
Mosquitoes?
Yeah, I think some sort of ecological... Because, they just don't bite us. They bite, like, other things, I guess, and... I don't know. I don't remember exactly what it was.
That's still just, like, I feel like purely parasitic. I feel like even if they're out there biting other things, like, it's not really doing anything. It's just transmitting disease, if anything.
Something. I can't remember what it was. Anywho, I do not remember the ecological importance of mosquitoes.
That's because there is none.
I could have maybe. I have to look it up. Are you gonna look it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mosquitoes, roaches, spiders have like some ecological value, but they creep me the fuck out, so they don't deserve anything. Mosquitoes.
Ecological. I don't know. Important.
Ecological purpose.
There you go.
Yeah, serving as food for many species. That's it, though.
But that's still important if you think about it. And also good for us because they're eating them, so... Yeah. Mosquitoes are important as food.
Oh, they pollinate flowers.
I was going to say, I don't want to say this for sure, but I think they do pollinate specific flowers.
Okay, so...
Yeah, but they're on thin ice.
Don't care, burn them.
Yeah, they're on thin ice.
They're on no ice. They deserve to drown.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess, all those years taking ecology classes mean nothing at this point. Yeah.
Gotta relearn all of it and just exclude mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Roaches, I think, just straight up actually have no ecological
I don't think
purpose.
they do, because they don't help in decomposition. They're just kind of leeching off cities and stuff.
They're just there to be mean.
Yeah, they're not even... like hissing cockroaches, like, are wild species. Maybe they have something to contribute. I think they do help with decomposition. Because if you go to the California...
Well, they probably just eat bodies, that's it.
Yeah. Well, and detritus and stuff like that, like fallen leaf litter, I think.
Let mushrooms do that.
Yeah. I think. Could be wrong, but... yeah.
Doesn't matter. If mushrooms can do it, if we can take the duty of roaches and mosquitoes and give them to something else, then we should just do that.
You remind me of Patrick from in SpongeBob when he's like, why don't we take it and
move it somewhere else. Fucking exactly.
Yeah.
If we can remove their duties, then they serve no purpose, and then we can
move on.
Excommunicate them from fucking reality.
There's a church now?
The church of not being
alive.
Fucking gross.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Fair enough.
This thing keeps falling. I'm gonna be exposed.
It's fine. I've had really bad mosquito bites before too.
These are like bad though.
How bad?
Like if you look at me from the side, you'll like see the bump.
And?
That's gross.
You've seen mine.
No.
Yeah, you have.
I was given unwilling hickeys by 2 or maybe the same mosquito.
It's fine. You didn't even see my...
I look like Frankenstein.
My red ant bites.
It's not a little bit, I think.
You didn't, because I hid them with Band-Aids, remember?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Those were bad. Those were like boils almost on my skin.
That's what my shit looks like.
No, it does not. I'm sure it does not look that bad.
There's also one over here.
I know it doesn't look that bad.
That's false.
It definitely doesn't look that bad. I promise.
You don't know
I
that.
promise. yeah, you should have seen my god awful red ant bites.
You know, while we're at it, red ants, put them on the shit list. I don't want them.
Yeah. Anything that bites, I think.
Yeah, anything that bites.
Is on
Fuck
thin ice. Yeah.
Except alligators. Things
I'm
that need
about,
to
like, bugs. Though.
Yeah, things that like just bite us for like no reason. Get them out of here. Shit listed.
Yeah.
Same could be said with literally any species. Yes, but I don't hate every species. I only hate mosquitoes, roaches, and spiders. And probably something else that I'm not thinking of right now. But if we can remove them from the ecological equation in which they exist, then the world is a better place. We improve the overall happiness.
How do we know that, though? That's a pretty big assumption.
Wasps, hornets, put them on the shit list.
Well, wasps do actually have are like really wide scale pollinators, but
give that shit to the bees.
Do you know? Okay, I've never been stung by a wasp, and I don't know anyone else who's ever been stung by a wasp.
You've been stung by a wasp?
I've never been stung by a wasp. Yeah, and I don't know anyone else.
Coyote Peterson.
Yeah, besides Coyote Peterson, who do we know who's actually been stung by a wasp?
I don't know anybody
think about it.
Personally. I don't think.
But do you know anyone, even in general? Have you ever read a story online, on Twitter or anywhere else that
Coyote Peterson?
But that was like a specific wasp.
He's been stung by like a shit ton of wasps.
But I think we're thinking of like the wasps that we like normally see.
Like yellow jackets and shit?
I think, yeah.
I mean, they do sting.
Yeah,
but
they
I think...
sting, but we don't know anyone who's been stung before. So how can we say they're evil if they've never stung anyone before?
We have a wasp advocator in our midst right now.
I'm a wasp apologist, and I want to make one thing very clear. It's not wasp as in white Anglo-Saxon mom, or what is it, person? No, wait, wasp mom? I was thinking of a wasp mom. It's white Anglo-Saxon...
person, probably.
Anglo-Saxon person, mom. Yeah, so add the M to the end. But I just want to make it clear that that wasp, I don't care. Protestant, that's what it is. White Anglo-Saxon Protestant. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm not advocating for those kind of wasps. I'm advocating for the bug wasp because I don't know anyone who's been stung by one.
But that doesn't mean that
they're inherently. I don't think they're inherently bad.
I don't think. It's the same that goes with like bees and shit, you know, like they're not inherently bad, but once you like disturb their territory or like present some sort of threat to their colony, then they'll start stinging you.
Exactly. And then we're bad. We're the perpetrator.
Replica knows people that have been stung by wasps. Immediately shot down.
Maybe they are a little evil.
Yeah.
But
I was gonna say that's like I don't know. That's like saying just because you don't know anybody personally has been fucking.
I guess where I'm going at is that people are always like, wasps are evil because they sting. But I don't know.
So are bees. Bees are also evil.
But bees, there's a lot more people out there, protecting bees than there are wasps, for sure.
Because I think
bees are charismatic, and
they're small and cute.
Yeah, but we use that term a lot, I think, in conservation, where we're like, oh, that's a charismatic species, like the tiger or the polar bear. Of course, people are going to be like, whoa, like we got to protect those guys. But, lesser known species that are also very much at risk of extinction don't get awareness or don't get a lot done because people don't care about them as much. And I feel like wasps fall into that a little bit.
Okay, so I think that the thing about bees is that
they're charismatic.
Yeah, they're charismatic, but they also like do things like
bless you.
Thank you. Like they pollinate. Yeah, and wasps also pollinate. Yeah, and they make honey and stuff. Yeah. So they're like actively like producing and stuff. But wasps, I feel like
it's a byproduct, really.
Yeah.
They're not going out of their way to supply us with honey.
But it's like something that we can use, something that we have like harnessed. Thank you, Replica. But I think that the difference is wasps like they pollinate.
Yeah,
but then they don't do fuck all else, They
pollinate. And what else do we need? If you think about it, pollinating is more important than producing honey. Because we rely on pollination to grow, not just obviously like flowers and
yeah, but get that shit to the bees.
But also our food. They pollinate our food.
Get that shit to the bees. I don't give a fuck about a wasp.
There you go. Wasps are also good.
Wasps are people too.
Wasps are good.
No.
I think. Yeah.
I'm going to stand against that.
I'm a wasp apologist. I think they're good. I think they have some value. And they're not like roaches.
We got bees, butterflies, and birds. See?
Yeah. Yeah, and bats. Bats are pollinators as well.
Bats are nice.
Bats are nice.
Bats take the night shift.
Yeah. But I guess without wasps, we can never know the full extent of how much, they're pollinating. It could be way more than we think that it is.
Yeah, but like fuck wasps.
Yeah.
Just plain and simple.
I
Just
guess.
fuck them.
Yeah. The one thing I will say though is definitely the more aggressive wasps. I can't speak for them, like the killer hornets or whatever. I think that's what they're called, killer hornets or wasps.
The
murder hornets.
Yeah, murder hornets.
Yeah.
But those also will only sting you like if you step on them, because the way that those
are you
were.
Wasp apologists?
No.
No. Sorry.
I still hate them, but I can explain for them, but I still hate them.
Okay.
Like if I saw one, I'd still fucking kill it.
Mm-hmm.
But
okay.
Because I watched the Coyote Peterson where he got stung by one of these, and he was like, he was like advocating for them. He was like saying they're not that bad. Like you don't have to worry, because those, I guess, the way that they function is they only eat like cicadas and stuff, or cicadas or whatever. But
cicada.
Yeah, I don't know. But
excuse me, cicada.
It'll like sting one off a tree and then drag it underground, and then it'll lay its like larva inside.
They do that, yeah.
Yeah, and then when that larva like I don't know, hatches or like matures or whatever, it eats the rest of the cicada, shitcada, I don't know. And after it eats it, then it climbs out of the hole that like it was buried in. And the only times that it'll ever sting like a person, unless like purposely aggravated, is if you step on it as it's coming out of the hole, because then it's like, oh, I can't get out of here, there must be something blocking me, and then it stings you.
Right. Okay.
But then it'll only sting you like it'll only sting you specifically if you're barefoot too.
Yeah.
So it's like it's not gonna attack you.
Same thing with all wasps, I think.
But also they're like that fucking big, so
they're
like
huge.
No.
Yeah.
Just no, you know?
Yeah. But if you have Japanese honeybees, they'll take care of it for you. They'll sacrifice one, but they will take care of it for you.
Just import them.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's so sad that they have to sacrifice one.
It's a necessary sacrifice.
Yeah. So I guess the kind of mechanism they use to take out murder hornets is they'll kind of lure it in to the hive. And I guess because they co-evolved together, Japanese honeybees have like this weird innate understanding that they can't withstand higher than 2 degrees, I think, or something, or if they like increase their surrounding temperature by 2 degrees, they will die. So basically they lure the murder hornet into the hive by sacrificing one of the bees, and then they all kind of swarm the wasp and surround it, and then they kind of flap, or not flap, but
they just vibrate.
They buzz kind of at a really high rate, or really really quickly, to create heat and basically roast the wasp. Kind of, I think it's really cool, but yeah, definitely kind of a little morbid that they, but I don't know, coevolutionary species are really cool to study, I think. How like they kind of do that together in a weird, convoluted way.
It's like evolving to like know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Would you say it's evolving to like cater to a coevolutionary species weakness, or just like
it's more like an arms race, I would say. In a way, kind of. It's a little bit more. It's a little more insidious, I think, with Japanese honeybees and murder hornets, but because it's hard to say like by what mechanism they learned that wasps couldn't do that. If they just tried it one time to work and they're like, cool, great, and then they kind of pass it on. Yeah, they're like, wow,
whoa,
what, worm? Oh, worm?
Yeah, y'all see that shit?
Yeah, oh, worm. Yeah, but I guess, yeah, so it's definitely, I wouldn't categorize it specifically as a coevolutionary arms race, because when I think of coevolutionary arms race, my best example is California ground squirrels and rattlesnakes. And they, as the California ground squirrel develops higher and higher immunity, the rattlesnakes will, Pacific rattlesnakes will develop more and more potent venom. So that's like a little bit more clearer to see. So I don't know if that really counts with other stuff. I don't know. I
think that
I'm just spitballing here.
I think that is equatable.
Maybe.
Also, yeah, Replica, welcome to the Sunday Sesh, where we just kind of freewheel it. We've had like set conversation topics like once. And then the rest of the time we just kind of sit here and we just like talk, and then we just derail like fucking everything else.
Yeah.
But I think that's like equatable, because
maybe.
it is a prey versus a predator kind of thing, evolving together, and then one surpasses the other, and then the other catches up. So eventually we can probably expect the murder hornet to evolve some kind of like defense mechanism.
Yeah, eventually, I think.
Eventually, yeah. But not right now, because fuck them.
Yeah, that's cool stuff.
Yeah. I think that's...
But
I think arms race was a good way to put it. Because one gets
normally
better, and then the other catches up.
Yeah, that's normally how we put it, I think. Anyways, in the ecology world. I don't know.
Fall Out Boy.
Yeah.
Fall Out Boy's proud.
Yeah, it's really cool stuff. I was always very like interested in abiotic interactions, and also biotic interactions between species, like what's going on between living species, and like the whole synergism and how or synergistic kind of qualities and all that. But yeah, you can always ask questions. I can always try to answer.
Replica, I'm in the same fucking boat as you. I don't know shit about ecology.
Yeah.
I look at animals, I'm like, wow, that's cute.
Yeah, I just know because I studied it in college.
Well, yeah.
And that's it. So you can ask questions, and maybe I'll know. Maybe I'll know the answer. Probably not, but I'll do my best.
And then I'll give you some like shitty half-assed answer that I'm just guessing. I'm just completely pulling out of my ass.
Yeah. I don't know any other cool facts, though. I'm trying to think of other cool facts.
Well, we were talking about why
we hate wasps, I guess. Well,
not that.
I don't hate wasps. I dislike them.
No.
But I don't hate them anymore.
I vehemently despise wasps. Those yellow black motherfuckers. No, we were talking about why cats are afraid of water.
Oh yeah.
And then you were telling me about like difference between like fur and stuff.
I think so, because I think cats are more spongy, to put it lightly.
So is that just like a difference in like their fur composition? Because there's like cats and dogs that like feel the same.
I think so. Because instinctually they know how to swim. If they're falling in water, they can get out of it. But whether it's a question of a cat liking water versus a cat just knowing to survive, if it falls in water.
Because there's cats that like actively enjoy being in water and will like put themselves in water. So like, what's the difference? Is it just like?
I think it's definitely the owners. Definitely
more
like
evolutionarily.
I hesitate to say it's evolutionary because cats have been domesticated since ancient times.
So maybe it's just
much
like more
longer
domesticated
than dogs. So I think if a cat is exposed to water early on, which you'll see with some owners, they'll take their cats to like the beach or to a lake. Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Maybe they were exposed to water at an early developmental age, and were able to be like, oh, it's not just a survival thing, I actually enjoy this. Or I don't know.
Question.
Does that make sense?
Replica, is your cat fat? Because I might have a budding theory
about fat cats.
About cats in general in water.
Oh.
But the answer to this question, is your cat fat? might completely derail it before it even sets off.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yes, fat cat. Okay, so I remember something that you mentioned the last time where it was kind of like a sickness thing where they like get wet and they like absorb that water and they're like, oh, I need to like get out of here. I need to like be drier.
And dry, yeah.
Yeah, and so like because they realize that if they get wet, then they'll get cold, then they could get sick. You know, but if fat cats like to be in water, then they kind of retain more heat because they're fat.
Oh, I don't know.
So then if they use that water, then like it wouldn't lower their temperature as much. I don't know. Fuck.
I don't know. I don't remember my cat being warmer because he was fat. He was so fat. But I don't remember.
But he also
didn't
wasn't
like
an indoor
water.
cat.
Yeah, but we tried to bathe him once and he didn't like it.
Probably because he was
Probably because he wasn't exposed to it
Yeah.
at a younger age.
Well, probably just because he wasn't even familiar with like what was going on. So he was probably just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
See, and then Cam's
but if
loves
he
to
was
watch
fat,
porn.
wouldn't he?
He probably
like it?
he probably found a
Or-
different way.
He loved taking dirt baths. I'd never seen a cat enjoy he would just find a little dirt patch and he would just roll around in it.
It was a chinchilla.
I was like, you are disgusting. Come here.
Come here, I love you.
Yeah. I don't know why he did that. So I don't know. Cats are kind of, because they're domesticated, I think they all have kind of really funny quirks. So
see,
who knows?
Cam's cat likes to watch
water
water
would be
but doesn't want to be
entertaining.
in it.
I can
And
see why water would
Cam's
be
cat-
entertaining. Yeah.
Cam's cat is
Chunky.
no,
Oh yeah. See, cat also
not
love dirt.
really.
Oh.
Not really chunky. So I think that supports my theory. It doesn't prove it because I don't know shit about ecology, but it supports
I don't know if
it.
ecology comes into play in this. Exactly. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I would hesitate to say ecology has a role in this, but maybe.
Well, let's find out. She'll hop in the shower, but once water gets on her, she'll get out.
Huh. But I could see how water would be entertaining because, cats love moving targets, moving things, if that makes sense.
But can they recognize that water's moving? Because usually it's like always in a stream.
But it's not, unless there's no laminar flow or has really peak laminar flow where it just looks like glass, it's always going to be like, splashing around. Yeah.
So cats groom themselves with constant regular licking, and this stops the skin oils from building up on their fur. As a result, a cat's coat is fluffier and less waterproof than a dog's, so they get colder and their fur feels heavier if they get wet.
That was my theory about that.
So why do some cats like water? So some breeds of cats are actually known for enjoying swimming, such as the Turkish van, which has been nicknamed the swimming cat for that reason.
Wow, we should get a Turkish van.
What the fuck is a Turkish van?
I don't know, but it sounds cool. There, oh my god, it's Anfisa. It's the cat.
Yeah.
It's the cat that not like banana, kind of.
Oh, a little bit. Is it?
You can see it though, right?
I like his
I
little
don't know if
raccoon
it's
tail.
Yeah.
He kind of looks like the one cat with the big eyes too.
With the.
But that one I think is a
white
pretty
one?
short hair.
Yeah. But it looks like Anfisa. Yeah.
Okay, so that was a pretty surface level answer as to why some cats like water.
Has to be studied, I think, more in depth.
Let's see. Because if it's per like breed, then that's interesting. Why does the Turkish van
Because that species was probably
around water?
yeah, A, around water, and B was probably when it was domesticated. It was domesticated for that reason, I think, for swimming.
Where do Turkish people come from?
Turkey?
Turkey.
There's right there.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
water. Yeah.
So it's kind of a peninsula, I guess. Alright, that makes sense.
One
Not
day,
really.
I would like to go to Turkey.
What the fuck is
find
in
out.
Turkey?
Food. and yeah, food and marketplaces and really beautiful architecture. Like
Just go to Greece.
like not synagogues, but it's because I've been following a lady who she's so sweet. She's like a mom, and she does Turkish like recipes and like cooking and traveling, you know, around Turkey. And I'm like, fuck, it's so beautiful there. It doesn't get any recognition because people are racist.
True.
Yeah. So yeah, someday I'll go to Turkey.
The only exposure I have to like Turkey or like Turkish people at all is like those like ice cream stands people.
Oh.
I don't know if they have them here. I don't know if I've ever seen one here, but it's like those people that like, you know, they have like they like put the ice cream in a cone and then they try to give it to you on a stick and then you try to grab it and then they just like spin it.
Oh yeah.
And they just keep fucking around with you like a fucking asshole. Oh my goddamn ice cream! Give it to me. Give it to me.
Yeah. Well, I've learned a lot of recipes, Turkish recipes. I've tried a few, and they're pretty good. Yeah. So someday I would like to go to Turkey.
Yeah. I just want to go back to. I want to go back to Japan.
Japan. Yeah.
Raid one of them convenience stores. Buy some sandwiches.
Compare my sandos to them.
Your sandos were very good.
Mm-mm. They were not.
They were
Convenience store level, unfortunately.
I mean, yours were homemade. They were like, you know, homemade. They had the good homemade touch, and they still tasted like egg sandwiches. Fucking convenience stores mass produce. What are you gonna do about it?
And they get it right every time.
Yeah, they get it right because the fucking machine does it.
But my little sandwiches couldn't compare.
They could.
They could not.
They could, and I'm sure they do.
And they look so ugly.
No, they don't.
If you look at a convenience store, if you look up Japanese convenience store egg sandwich, or I think it's called tamago sando or something like that.
Yeah.
If you look it up, it was way prettier than what I prepared, and I don't know what
because
I did
it's
wrong.
created by a fucking machine.
And that machine can make a better sandwich than me.
Because it's literally programmed to do that.
Yeah, so unfortunately I fucked that one up.
No, you
royally.
Didn't. You literally did not.
Yeah, I really fucked that one up, guys. This for the record.
I ate like 2 whole sandwiches that she had made for me because I got there like late. And then like there was just a plate of like the bread crusts for the milk bread. And I just chowed down.
But I wasn't responsible I didn't make the bread, so that's
okay.
There you go.
Like
there you go. The crusts were better than my sandwiches.
No, I literally ate all of your sandwiches too.
The crusts were so much better than my sandwiches.
We're gonna end the stream right now. We're gonna have a discussion.
Yeah, for the record, yeah, my sandwiches were not good.
The sandwiches were really good. They tasted
were bad, guys. They were so bad.
They were fantastic. They felt nostalgic, even though I've never had them before.
Not that good.
They were incredible.
I didn't know what I was doing, so I completely winged it.
She's feeding you bullshit.
It's the truth.
This is fake news.
This is the truth.
It's
promise.
not.
I promise you guys. Yeah. So unfortunately, but I'll try again one day when I get more milk bread. I think.
Where did you get the milk bread from?
From 85 Bakery. Yeah, which is a good bakery. I don't know if it's just in California that we have 85.
Oh.
Is
I don't know, actually.
In other states too? I mean, probably in the bigger states like New York.
Maybe. I feel like that's correct.
If it's in LA, it's probably in New York.
85 Bakery.
Yeah, it's just in California.
It's Taiwanese, so maybe only in California because I feel like.
Yeah. There's way more locations than I thought.
There's a very close one.
Yeah, babe, we've seen that one. We've been at that one. In Tampa, yeah. It's next to the mattress store you went to.
Oh shit, you're right.
I was hanging out there, yeah. Yeah, just California. Okay, sorry, I was gonna recommend everyone try 85. But
weird.
Never mind. Oh, their coffee
Wait,
bread is so
but there's
good.
a Washington State mug.
Oh, I don't know. Then.
See?
Oh, they have Halloween stuff.
Free Washington State mug with the purchase of $20. Oh yeah, it's in Washington, Bellevue.
Oh, okay. So there's one in Washington. I don't know if anyone's in Washington. They have stuff for Halloween. Oh no. This is dangerous. Now I want bread. Oh, they have some in Texas too. If you guys are in Texas. Not in New York. Like it, though. Yeah, not in New York. Surprising. One in Nevada, in Las Vegas, and one in Oregon.
I know where I'm going next time I go to Vegas.
But we have one right down the street.
Next time I'm in Vegas.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, 85 is really good.
85 is so fucking good, dude.
But I know what is in New York and LA. Magnolia Bakery, and that's where we got the banana pudding.
Oh, we're full circle.
Fuck, their banana pudding. Hold on a second, man. Hold on. It was so good.
I don't know if I've ever had banana pudding.
It's so, like, light and fluffy, but it has pieces of banana in it and Nilla wafers that you think they get soggy, but because it's so light and fluffy,
it doesn't.
It becomes, like, cake-like cake consistency. So it's like you're eating a very, like, light, cakey parfait. It's so good. I already want to go back, but it's so far.
It's only in LA.
It's 40 minutes away, and then with traffic. And,
oh, well, that's just LA.
Yeah, that's just LA. And there wasn't really any parking, so we had to legally park and like go in and out. So,
that's also just LA. It was
so good. So if you guys are in New York or LA, try Magnolia Bakery's banana pudding. It's really good.
Damn, I'm just thinking about 85.
I know.
Maybe we can make a stop there later when we go shopping.
We just got bread from there.
We can get a little
on
snack.
Tuesday, or Monday.
Yeah, they sell like sandwiches and shit there too, right?
Yeah,
not
like
just
smaller.
Like the bread.
Yeah, smaller.
Do they have egg sandwiches?
Not egg sandwiches, no, I don't think. But they have like ham and cheese. Little ham and cheese sandwiches.
They got like Vietnamese coffee, which apparently slaps like shit.
It's so strong though. I've had it before.
Oh, really?
It's really strong. Yeah.
I don't drink coffee because it makes me poop, so it don't matter to me.
It'll probably this one will probably
blow
do
my
it
ass out
tenfold because it's very strong, but it is very good. And they have like little cake slices. Like their cheesecake's really good too.
Cheesecake.
Yeah, they have cheesecake slices. I'm trying to think what else like food wise, but they also have like like little weenies on bread, like little like sausages, spicy ones. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never explored their menu too much. I usually just go in for like their bakery stuff because their bakery stuff is so fucking good.
Yeah, I mean that's also in the bakery, I guess, as well, like the little
that's
ham
like
and cheese sandwich.
Is it?
Yeah, it's all in the same area, and then all like the cake slices are refrigerated and stuff. And that's it. They don't have like food. I don't think.
You can order stuff off a menu though. I think there's like hot food and stuff. No.
I don't think so. I
had to look it up.
I don't know. I'm not sure. We're just talking about 85.
This is a looking things up stream.
Yeah, it's just the bread and the. I don't think
bread,
they have food.
Cakes, drinks. Huh.
Yeah.
So maybe I was just thinking
just bakery
drinks.
stuff.
Merchandise. Oh, coming soon. Go fuck yourself.
They don't have merchandise yet, unfortunately.
God, if they did though, all those fucking
coffee bread is so good.
Looks like it's out of
I think it's the savory bread. That's the
sandwiches.
Maybe.
No, this is something else.
The cheese dog. There you go. Yeah, there you go. That's what they have food wise.
What is udane? What the fuck is that? Choco bun? Toast. Give it a toast.
That's the milk bread or the milk toast I used. Yeah.
You know, milk toast is a word.
Yeah.
Funny.
Milk.
Puff pastry.
Ooh, milk butter.
Cinnamon twist. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Danish. It's just like pictures of people.
I was gonna say we serve those here too. It's a white people cafe. What is it? The white people.
Brioche.
Yeah. So they don't have food.
Oh, the white people cafe.
Yeah, cafe. Yeah.
Sorry, that took me a second.
Oh no, it's fine. I couldn't remember what it was called.
I think it's called like
White Man Butler Cafe.
Princess Cafe or something, right? Japanese white people cafe. There's a white man cafe
in Tokyo. Tuxedo wearing Caucasians. Controversial.
2008.
Butler's
Cafe.
Oh. Interesting.
Butler's Cafe.
Tokyo.
Butler's Coffee.
Yeah. Swallowtail.
Oh, that's a nice name.
That is a nice name.
A male twist on the... I don't know. I think that one's different.
I have no idea.
This is, once again, a looking things up stream. No, Princess Cafe is... It looks like it's... Oh, princess themed. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Who knows?
I'm not going to go there. I see too many white people on a day-to-day basis.
Okay, now looking at my hair, I've settled that I look like...
Simon?
No, I gotta go, I think.
It's okay.
Sorry, Lauren, I gotta go.
It's okay.
No, it's not okay.
Well, stand up real quick.
What? What? Stand up?
Your shirt... Oh, never mind.
Is it?
It's just like momentary as it like adjusts.
Yeah.
But your shirt just like looked really bright. I was like, why is it so bright? It's not even white.
No. Now I look like...
Oh.
James.
That actually reminds me. After this, can you help me put up the top part?
Oh, yeah.
I have to figure that out.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna go over. I have no idea how that's gonna work, but...
I'm gonna loop part of it on this side. And then just kind of like drape it over the top. But because it's like so big and like unwieldy, it was a little bit difficult for me to like just do it by myself.
Oh.
So I think probably what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna loop it. I'm gonna like tie it up over here first, and then we'll just kind of like lift it together and like move it over here. It's gonna be a little bit weird because it's like we don't have a lot of space, but this is the cross I must bear because I'm a fucking idiot.
No. Okay. I can kind of see it now.
Yeah, and I think I might have to tape it because I think it's only gonna be like an inch or so on that end, like hanging over, which is not gonna be a lot, and it's definitely not gonna be enough like counterbalance to keep the middle part up. So I think I'm probably gonna get some tape and see if I can just like tape it against this one.
Maybe.
But I want the white part inside, and then I have to start looking for like a lamp because this LED is, I don't think, gonna be enough.
Oh, I don't know. It feels enough to me personally, but that's just my onion, my humble onion.
Yeah, we'll see if the LED is enough and it like reflects well enough.
Then maybe.
Then yeah, I'll probably just keep it like that.
Okay.
I don't know. Everywhere that I was looking for like green screen like tech and stuff, it was just like, ooh, make sure you have light sources, and I was like,
I mean, I feel like this is good. I don't know.
I feel like this is fine, but it was just saying that like you want one on your face, and then you also want one like illuminating like the area, so like the green screen itself, so that I guess like, I don't know, it's bright enough that it like that it like captures and whatever. So I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe.
If it, because I feel like this is fine. It's a little bit grainy, but it doesn't. It's not awful.
Yeah.
I also have to shave my head again because now there's enough to be bedheaded, and I don't like that. So
I don't think it's bad though. I think it's fine.
I'm just gonna shave it like almost down to the skin. I think.
Don't do that.
Well, not like bald, but just, like, have you seen my brother?
Oh, I guess.
I'm gonna try it like that,
Okay.
but I don't know. I don't know if he did it without a clipper guard or if he did it with one, because I don't know what like that is. Also, hi Plush. We are doing well. No. Oh, actually, yeah, that works fine. Thank you. We're doing all right. We were just discussing a lot of ecology stuff, a lot of stuff about cats as well, and water.
Yeah, my hair and bread. And
we were just doing a lot of research just on stream.
Yeah, just craving bread. I think everyone loves bread. Does anyone have a favorite type of bread? Do you have a favorite type of bread? The bread that you crave the most, or pastry, I guess. Maybe?
That's a good question. Yes, and I don't know what they're called. So
you know what they're called? What do they look like? How would you describe it?
Hold on, text my brother.
Yeah, no worries.
So
I don't think I have a favorite.
One of them is like some kind of a Danish, and I think we saw it on the menu when we were looking at 85, and it's called like a Boro Danish, and it's got like these little like yellow things like on top that kind of look like scales. And those are like sweet-ish. It's like a sweet bread.
Okay.
And so like the yellow things on top are sweet, and they're just like fun to eat like by themselves. You can kind of like pick them off and just, you know. But then the inside has like a, not really like a cream because it's not really like fluffy or anything. I would say maybe like a paste, maybe. But it doesn't like ooze out. It's just kind of like there, you know.
Okay.
But that also is sweet. So it's just like once you like bite through like the the bready outside, which is a little bit dry. And then you get to like the inside, and it's just like very sweet, very good.
Okay.
And there's another one that's just like a loaf, a small little like bun, and then it's topped with like a glaze, and then on top of the glaze they put this like almost like pulled pork, but if pulled pork was a jerky.
Oh, I think I've seen it. Maybe. No, I don't think I've seen that before. But
let me see. Research stream.
So researching again.
Yeah. How's school, Plush?
Yeah. I do not miss school, so Godspeed. They have that 85.
It is. Yeah.
But it's a lot softer.
Yeah. But it's literally just like bread, and then on top is like that.
They call it like a half moon pork bun, I think.
It is pork, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it pulled pork.
It's good.
But I just like don't know how they like obtain that consistency because it looks like poop.
Interesting. Okay.
And sometimes they have it. Yeah, sometimes they have
it
it inside too.
Interesting. Okay.
And then, fuck, what's the other one called? What about you? Favorite bread? You say you don't know.
I don't think I have a specific favorite bread, but right now I am very obsessed with the Portos torta with guava in it. It's really just two very like moist layers. I know it sounds gross, but also sweet bread too, like moist. It's like almost like a sandwich where it's like two layers of this really good moist like sweet bread, but it's not too sweet, and guava in the middle. Guava, like a guava jelly in the middle. It's
from 85?
Really good. Not from 85, from Portos.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
So good. It's just the right level of sweetness.
Oh, congratulations, Plush. When do you turn 17?
Oh. You find it?
Yeah, so it looks like this, but I don't know if this one has the cream inside.
Probably does.
But the cream inside looks like...
I like how 85 keeps coming up too, so you can just get it at 85, I guess.
I don't know. This one's just called the... Because there's the Boro Danish that looks like that, and then there's a Boro cream Danish.
That's probably the one you're thinking of.
This is probably the one that I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just like a very, like, rich
Slightly
kind of bread.
damp.
I don't know, like, it's like how you were saying that bread was kind of dry. This is definitely, like, the opposite of that. But, it's really good. It's, like, not... it's rich, but it's not to the point where it's, you know... Where you're like, okay, I can only, like, have a bite of this, and I'm done. No, I can eat, like, I can eat a whole sheet of that torta.
I'm gonna need you to entertain them, because I'm gonna go poop.
Oh, okay. I don't know what to say, though.
We'll just, talk to him. Have a conversation with him.
Oh.
Okay?
Yeah. 5 weeks. Okay.
5 weeks? God
yeah,
damn.
coming up.
Like a month and something?
So, are you a Scorpio, I guess? A Scorpio? I think... Wait, 5 weeks. No, yeah, I think Scorpio is right.
5 weeks would be...
In November, I think.
Yeah, like early November.
And I have a friend who also has a birthday in early November, and she's a Scorpio, so I'm assuming. I'm just connecting the dots here, I guess. Yeah. My brother is turning 18 in, let's see. Wow, already this coming Friday, the 9th, which is weird because he is in no way, shape, or form an adult. Which I guess can also be said for me. I don't know. Yeah, so, yeah. Wow. Yeah. Now I do feel kind of old. Or older than I actually am. But yeah, okay, cool. Scorpio. Got it. Nailed it. Anyone have any Halloween plans? I know it's kind of more of mid-November. Oh, okay, on the 16th. Okay. Got it. Okay, cool, cool. If anyone has Halloween plans, I don't know. I know it's kind of like a weird year to be celebrating Halloween. Um Kind of sucks. I know that the one year Halloween is on a Saturday and also on a full moon and we can't even enjoy it. Yeah. I feel that. I feel it. Yeah. Trying to think. So my mom was born on Halloween, but she wasn't born here in the States, and she actually immigrated here when she was 20 years old, so around my age. Um, and so moving here and not knowing like anything about Halloween, she was really kind of like in for a pleasant surprise that people here celebrate Halloween on her birthday. Yeah, so kind of a fun fact, but yeah, probably just gonna relax. I'm probably gonna relax ish too. Gonna watch a lot of Halloween movies. Also doing a way more detailed costume of the corpse bride than I signed up for. So that's gonna be fun. Um, yeah, I used to do uh yeah, having Halloween birthdays. She really likes it. She really loves Halloween. But she said every time, you know how we kind of celebrate Halloween earlier and earlier, she's like, it makes me feel really old. So, um, yeah, so she's always like, I only begin the celebration on October 1st. No earlier, no later. Um, but yeah, we usually just get her like Halloween themed cake. Yeah, yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's a really good movie. It's really, really fun. Um, very, what is it saying? Very good Halloween classic. And I used to do cosplay. I think I did cosplay for like 5 years from let's see. I went to my first convention when I was 15, and then before I moved to kind of Bay Area for school, I was 20. So yeah, so 5 years. Um, and this year I figured since I'm going to be at home before going to grad school, I was like, I'll do like one really cool, fun um, costume that I can like put in a lot of like time and effort and detail into. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Just doing the corpse bride, going all out for her, and I guess we'll see how it comes out. I don't know. I can always bring pictures to a post Halloween podcast stream. Um, yeah. So should be fun. I haven't cosplayed since I guess since I moved. Really. So we shall see. I've done like closet cosplay stuff, which is just stuff I've had lying around, which I think is the definition of closet cosplay. Um, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to once again painting myself. I haven't done that since my Homestuck my Homestuck years. Painting myself all gray. Now I'm painting myself all blue. Yeah, thank you. Um, I have like the costume part all done. It's just really the cosmetic, or I don't know if it's cosmetic or just figuring out the like face paint, kind of figuring out how to do like the skeleton arm and then the skeleton leg has been kind of a challenge because a lot of people have had really cool approaches to it, and I just didn't know what approach I wanted to take, so I kind of just went not exactly the easy route, but basically just gonna be painting a skeleton arm. And okay, see you later. It's nice having you stop by. But for I guess the skeleton arm that she has, I just decided to paint it because I didn't really like the idea of using gloves because they were too baggy. I don't know. I have kind of like skinny arms, very like skinny chicken arms, I guess. So, so I figured just painting it would be probably the better route, and then kind of figuring out how to avoid painting the other arm completely was a challenge. But I decided to try my hand at making arm socks, which is a lot of other cosplayers use for in place of painting. Yeah. So we'll see how it comes out. We'll see. I'm gonna take a lot of pictures. That's all I'm gonna do Halloween. It's just gonna be a photo shoot of me around my house.
Yeah. What if I came back and I was just like, Trump is dead?
Then we have to play Party in the USA.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
He's not, though.
He's not. We can hope, though. Hopefully no CIA people are listening. We're not bugged. Yeah,
I mean, it's not like I'm saying that I want him to die or anything, you know? It's just, fucking, you know? I'm just saying, like, what if that happened?
Yeah.
I have no opinions on the matter.
Okay, all right. Party in the USA is, like, muffled. Yeah, I was just talking about Halloween plans.
I heard, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I heard you talking about, like, cosplay stuff, and I figured you were talking about the...
Yeah, it's gonna be hard, but it's gonna be fun. Because I didn't know how to do, skeleton arm. Because she has a skeleton arm and a skeleton leg.
Just cut off the flesh.
Like, yeah, I guess so. Just shave it down to the bone, I guess. So figuring that out with my mom was kind of fun. Because we were like, I don't know, what do you want to do? And I was like, I think I have the vision in my head. I just gotta pull it out.
I was thinking maybe you could, like, paint it.
Yeah, I'm painting it.
On your skin?
On my arm. Only on my arm. On my leg, it's gonna be half skeleton tights.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be sitting on grass and sitting on places, and I was like, I don't want to get paint on the dress.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, it'd be a lot easier to paint it on my arm. Mm-hmm. So doing that, and then I'm making an arm sock, and then getting more paint, and then all that good fun stuff.
I don't even know what that fucker Vincent looks like.
Are you gonna do it?
Well, yeah,
you don't have to. Oh, I don't want you to, but I don't want you to be pressured.
Oh, you don't want me to?
I said I want you to. Oh. I don't want you to be pressured to.
That's okay. I don't have a fucking costume idea anyway.
But if you wanted to do something else.
Look at this fucking twink.
Yeah, that could be us, the couple.
This could be us.
Oh. But it looks like someone cosplayed or someone did it too. The couples.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, that could be us.
No skeleton arm. Fake.
No, the skeleton arm is on the other side. See?
No, it's not.
It is. Oh. Wait, that's weird. In some pictures, your skeleton arm is the left arm. So why is the right arm?
Oh, shit.
That's weird. I wonder if they just did that for the movie poster.
Yeah.
Because in the movie, it should be her left arm. Yeah.
She did the same thing. She painted it.
Yeah, I'm gonna paint mine. Yeah. Some people do the go out, but if you look at if you look at movie stuff, that's so fucking weird. I guess they did that for the, because if you do watch the movie, it's always on the left side. I don't know why for the movie poster.
They fucked up on the movie poster. It looks like.
That's so funny.
Yeah, left.
It's always on the left side, yeah. Because the wedding ring, I remember when he put like the ring on her, it was on the
bone, yeah.
Yeah, it was on the bone, so it has to be the left side, right? So I was like, question?
Yeah, see? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a big old thing, isn't it?
Yeah. I think they did it just so they could... Wow.
Because that's what I look like.
Isn't that... That's dad, yeah.
Sir.
You do not look like that. Oh, it's him.
It's Vincent. Wow.
Hot anime Vincent, I guess.
So it looks like it's just the normal black suit. Oh, this guy, dude. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, you could be a skeleton.
Yeah, just kill me.
I'll paint extra paint if you want to use it.
Just kill me. Just kill me right now.
Yeah, so I'm excited. I don't know like. I didn't make the costume portion. I ordered it kind of off a cosplay website because it was just gonna be, I think, a lot cheaper in the long run than having to
buy all the individual pieces,
buy all the individual fabric. And then my mom's good friend who I usually commission to like help with the sewing and stuff, I don't think she was available, so I was like, gonna buy it. Gonna take a little bit of the easier route on this one.
The only thing that I would like, I don't know, I feel like there's certain things that you can't really like capture the essence of if you buy it, like bodysuits and stuff, because like a lot of the time, like bodysuits and stuff, they just don't, like the designs on them look so much flatter than they would be if you just like made it yourself, because they're just like mass
like the
produced.
pieces and
yeah
no, I get what you mean. Like I don't know, like I feel like for my simpler
Simp.
no
Simp.
I don't know how to describe it. My simpler cosplays, like when I did Stevani, that was really, that was very straightforward. I was like, I don't need to buy anything for that. I can make it myself. For Dippy Fresh.
Yeah, those are
I was
super
like, I just
easy.
need I painted the shoes myself because just made sense, I think, to not buy shoes. Yeah.
Like these, like.
Oh, you don't think like
well, this one, it looks like, it looks like there's detail on it, and if we look at like an actual model of like, Zero Suit Samus, like
there's like layers and stuff to it.
It's like layered, and it looks like, it looks like it's not just printed on there. It looks like all of those like indents and coverings like serve purposes and whatnot. But then if you look at like normal, like I hope I don't get anything horny.
Yeah.
But then if you look at like these, then it's just like it literally just looks like
it's shadow.
I know that one's incredible, but it just looks flat, and it literally just looks like it's printed on there, and then it's just like, well,
what's the point? Yeah.
So I think it's like there's like a scale for it. I think it's like the simpler it is, the less likely you can buy a good one, and then like the more complex it is, then also the more likely you are to be able to buy it.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, for mine, for corpse bride, yeah. Oh yeah, maybe that too probably plays a role in it. But yeah, mine's just because I was worried it wouldn't look good if it wasn't a corset on top. But it's just like its own strap. I don't know how to describe it. They didn't make it a corset. I wouldn't describe it as a corset, but it looks like a corset, if that makes sense. And honestly, it's just like a. What? Are you looking it up?
Yeah.
Her name is Emily.
Oh, is it? Fuck. Who's Elizabeth?
I think Elizabeth is the one he does marry at the end. Yeah. Because it looks like a corset, and I think the one I got gives the illusion of like a corset, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that's what I got.
Skill leg.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do for hair? Are you doing like a wig or something?
I got a wig, yeah. That's what I was trying on yesterday. I might have to get like. Yeah, I might have to get like blue spray paint though for the ends of the dress, I think.
Pinstripe pants and a black blazer, brown vest.
I like we're figuring this out now.
Well, it's just I don't know. Blue ascot might be a little difficult. I don't want to spend too much money.
Yeah. Yeah, don't be like me. I spent so much money on body paint.
I spent so much money on this fucking shame cube.
Yeah. I mean, it's working out now, so that's good. Yeah, that's good. But yeah, it's my Halloween plans. Dress up, take pictures, and eat candy. And that's it. Not watch Coraline because it's not on Netflix because they're bastards.
We can probably find it somewhere else, no?
I mean, I found it you can rent it on Amazon Prime. And I was like, I don't really want to rent it. And then we were on like I don't know if I should tell the story. My dad can't defend himself. But last night because he was watching his own thing on the living room TV, so we were gonna use the kitchen TV to watch Interstellar, and I the reason why we decided on Interstellar was because I didn't really want to hook up my laptop to that TV because it's a little more difficult. There's not a lot of space in that bookshelf thingy. If we did find it online, I didn't even find it online, so I was like, And so we were like, yeah, we have Amazon Prime on this TV, and Maya has never seen Interstellar all the way through. She'd only seen bits and pieces. So she was like, I just really want to know what happens. And I was like, oh, you went for a ride, girl.
I went for 3 hours.
Yeah. She really loved it, to say the least. But we were watching it on that TV on Amazon Prime, and I don't know if I should embarrass my dad where he can't defend himself. But okay, so everything was fine. The TV kind of is a little bit farther away from the Wi-Fi source, so sometimes it was a little pixelated, but we were like, it's fine. Like, we can still watch and enjoy the movie. Even though I was kind of bummed because I got it in 4K Ultra. So I'm like, why did I get it in 4K Ultra if I can't even enjoy the quality of? I can't
Did
even
you
enjoy
rent it, or was it? Like,
I rented it in 4K
watch?
Ultra. Yeah, yeah. I should have bought it though, honestly, because I watched it so many times. But I was like, do I really want to buy it off of Amazon? I want a DVD, I think, because I'm a hoarder. So my dad came. We were watching it, and he was, causing problems and bothering us, right? And so we're like, Dad, like, leave us alone or whatever you like to. And then he farted really powerfully. And it knocked out the internet. It knocked out.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. I feel so bad for embarrassing my dad and like this, but yeah, we don't know what happened. He just farted like really loudly, and me and Maya were like, that's so gross. Go do that somewhere else. And not and 2 seconds later, it buffered, and then 2 seconds later, it said Amazon Prime Video is experiencing internet connectivity issues. And so we're like, wow, fuck you, Dad. So because at that point he wasn't using the living room TV anymore, we're like, we're gonna migrate over there, and that's what we did. And over there we could watch it in 4K Ultra like fully. And we were like, oh, this is so good. It's really good. I feel like that's the only way to experience that movie. You have to experience in the highest quality possible because you just want to be sucked in. Yeah, I really.
Your dad harnessed the power of the microwave.
Yeah, he did. We were like, holy shit, how did this happen? We were telling Diego when he was losing his mind. Because Diego was like, what? Yeah, so we did not have internet on that TV for a hot second. And we didn't want to put up with it, so... Yeah. Are you clicking? Is it doing something?
No.
Oh.
I was just having fun.
Yeah. Something about... Because I had dreams about Interstellar last night, and I was like, why does this movie sit with me so much? Like, I feel like,
I mean, it was...
I don't know if people forgot about it. People probably know Interstellar.
Oh, no. 100%.
You think so?
Yeah. Well, yeah, 100%.
I feel like people were like, and then they kind of moved on.
No.
Like Avatar. Like Avatar.
Interstellar was, like, very well received, I think.
Was it? I don't... Because I didn't watch it in theaters. Well, the reason I watched it was because my English teacher, my senior year English teacher, was like, y'all gotta watch it. It was so good. And I was like, maybe someday. And then I rented it from the library, and I was absolutely blown away. I didn't watch it with subtitles the first time, and I was really fucking confused. But then I watched it again, and it all came together. Yeah. So I don't know if... Yeah, I guess I don't remember because I wasn't on the... I only really knew my English teacher was the one who really liked it.
No, I think it was just like generally very well received, and people were like, "Yeah, Interstellar is fucking like amazing.
Oh, okay.
It's long. It's like 3 hours, but it's incredible. One of Nolan's best films, etc."
I think it is his best film, just because it's so stupid when it's such a soft bitch.
Oh, I thought you were calling the movie stupid. I was
no. I'm like, it's so stupid that I'm so affected by this, but
no.
But it's just like the idea that our love is not quantifiable, but it's like it exists. It's like concrete. It's a concrete.
Tangible.
Yeah, like tangible. Not to us, but within the scope of the universe, it's tangible, and it's literally. It just blows me away every time. It just blows me away every time. When Anne Hathaway is like, because I don't think I talked about this, but this is like a really good. This is a really, I feel like good, not debate, but good like thing to talk about. Like, is love like tangible? Is it?
We can do that next week.
What? We do that next week? Yeah. Because it's just literally the line that Anne Hathaway is saying, like, about her. Because in the original, in the scope of the movie, in the Lazarus missions, they sent people through a wormhole to basically find planets that we could, colonize or move to.
Yeah, colonize.
Yeah, colonize, basically. And so they sent for those missions, they sent the man that she loved, basically, like that she was really deeply in love with. And, he was on this planet like millions of light years away through this wormhole. And she's like, isn't it weird that you can love someone that's not even in the same galaxy as you, that's probably dead by now? And there's no social utility in that. There's nothing that serves me. in loving someone that powerfully, and loving someone that deeply, and yet I still do it, and yet other people are still doing it. And I'm like, holy fuck, that's so good. Because it's true, if you think about it, you know, it's really true. Why do we love people like that? And why, you know, why there's no social utility to it. It doesn't enhance our you know, procreation maybe, I think is
But there's
is
no
a good
need
argument.
for like the love aspect of it, I guess.
But it's like the idea of like sacrificing yourself for someone else. Like you're willing to die for someone else. That's not gonna help you survive, you know. Obviously you're dying for someone else. Mm-hmm. And yeah, and it's kind of like, and I think the biggest thing that the characters in this movie struggle with is only one of them out of the entire crew has a family back on Earth. And they're like, oh yeah, like he only wants us, you know, he has like personal stakes in this. He's not thinking about the human species. But so I guess like the issue they were trying to kind of reconcile with in most of the movie is, you know, can we extend that kind of feeling towards absolute strangers, you know, people we've never met before, people we, you know, people that are not our immediate family or not our immediate friends, you know, not in our immediate circle. Can we extend that kind of empathy and that kind of love and care for, you know, for complete strangers that are literally depending on you to save them. They're gonna die without you. And I'm like, there has been instances of people sacrificing themselves for total strangers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Good Samaritans, you know, the saints. I think.
Yeah, so people getting hurt or even dying for complete and utter strangers. So I think it is possible. Fuck, it's so good. Okay, yeah, that's all I gotta say. I guess we'll save it for next week.
Yeah,
I just love Interstellar.
I already wrote some examples down from like other like media sources or something that kind of exemplify the same idea.
But I feel like I guess they just do a really good job in the sense that they're exploring that idea in a multi-dimensional scale, in a like cross galaxy, in an interstellar scale, I guess you could say. Yeah.
She did it.
And also, holy fuck, the CGI, the CGI of the planets and their spaceship, the Endurance, and the robots. I already know I would die for the robots just because.
You will.
I will. Yeah, Tars, Case, and Kip are the robot. Well, Kip doesn't really count because he was kind of already dead when they found him. But
wow, spoilers!
Oh, I thought you weren't. Were we gonna watch it at some point?
Yeah, I fucking want to watch it.
I didn't know you. Wait, you? Sorry.
I mean, if he's dead when they find him, then I guess it's not really a spoiler.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It doesn't matter.
I didn't know if we were still planning on. I don't know if
it was I'm pretty sure it's on the list, and if it's not on the list, it's supposed to be.
I'm sorry. I thought I was just being a geek because I was so into this movie, but I was like, not everyone else is into this movie like you, Andrea. So cool it, and then I had to cool it.
I would never tell you to cool it.
I'm telling myself to cool it. I have a very extensive.
Interstellar was not on the list. But
there you go. That's why
it's supposed to be.
That's why I thought we weren't gonna watch it. And also, I thought you wouldn't be interested because it was too long. It's 3 hours long.
I literally sit down and binge anime in one sitting. But that's a
little different, I think.
Not really. Hi, Skylord. Welcome to the stream. This is the Sunday Sesh. Every Sunday, just me and my girlfriend here. Mm-hmm. My sweet Andrea. We just kind of sit and we just chit-chat about fucking anything and everything.
Yeah. Also, we take questions. I guess.
We also take questions.
Yeah, we also take. It's like a. Never mind. Wait. AMA, but ask us anything. AUA? I don't know. If it was AWA, ask we anything, it'd be aw.
Awa. Yeah, no.
I didn't think you were interested. I thought I was just
definitely interested.
I feel so bad for ranting about this movie for you. I think this is like the 5th time I ranted about Interstellar in a year of dating, which I guess is not that bad, but.
Don't matter. You could rant about it every fucking day.
I'm so boring, guys. I just talk about the same thing.
No, I'm definitely super interested in it. And, like, length doesn't matter to me.
I feel like binging anime is different because you have. it definitely moves faster. This movie will feel a little bit slow, I think, kind of like Inception.
Well, okay, the point that I'm trying to get across is that I can sit in one place and do fuck all for like incredible amounts of time.
Okay. Well, if you're still interested in Interstellar,
I am.
It's just a really good movie about love. That's it. It's just about love. That's all.
I remember the first time that I watched through like JoJo.
Mm-hmm.
The only times that I like got up were for like water or like I don't know, like food or something. Mm-hmm. And so I would literally just be in my chair like all day just watching JoJo.
You were in a chair? I'd have to lay down for that. I'd have to lay down.
I was in a fucking... Well, I had like a cooler like gamer chair or whatever, so I just like kicked it back.
Gotcha.
And then I was just vibing, watching it.
Gotcha. Okay. Well.
Hours.
Yeah. I don't know. With me? Because I told you I can't really binge things straight through. Or it takes me a while to get
used to be King Binge.
Yeah.
Kinge. Cringe?
Oh, wait, speaking of JoJo. Well, this is not related to JoJo at all in any way or shape or form.
Fuck?
Yeah, I'll leave.
Got
now.
my hopes up.
I'm
my
sorry.
hopes up to like here.
I'm so
and
sorry.
I was like, JoJo?
I'll excuse myself.
So what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say I might have to take a little break so I can watch Halloween stuff before the month is over. Because I want to.
You can watch them concurrently.
If I have time. Definitely will have more time after the GRE, but
don't listen to Cam. Do not listen to Cam.
It probably will take me half a year.
No, it won't.
It'll probably take me next 3 months. It will. A quarter of a year.
Okay. 3 or 4 months, excusable.
No, 6 months. It's gonna take me 6 months. I'm telling. I'm gonna make it 6 months out of spite. No. You're
just like not doing anything for like 2 months. I'm like, have you watched any JoJo yet? You're like, nah, I'm not feeling it.
Yeah. It's because I told Maya you hadn't watched Hilda, and she was like, oh, we should watch it together. And I was like, oh, I don't know, because we're watching. Hilda is very fall vibe, extreme fall vibe weather, because
the only fall cartoon I watch is Over the Garden Wall.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Over the Garden Wall is peak, but Hilda is like very like. Ooh.
I've seen like bits and pieces of it. I watched like a few episodes and it didn't really like capture me too much, and so I was just like, alright, whatever.
It's so good. It visually and story wise, it is very. Actually, you know what? Okay, never mind. It's very much like a mix between Gravity Falls, Over the Garden Wall, and Steven Universe. It's like a culmination of those three. Yeah,
I got the Gravity Falls and the Over the Garden Wall feel, but it just didn't.
Really? Didn't interest
Not really. It was like I got like 3 or 4 episodes deep, I think, and then I was just like, I'm not
enraptured.
I'm not captivated.
It's so good. You didn't get to see the dragon, that's why.
Oh, there's a dragon.
Well, she's a lindworm dragon, but she's really cool. I think she's really cute. Her design's really cute. I liked her voice too. I don't know if they show her.
They don't show her?
No, they do show her. She's on the bottom. Scroll down with the horns. I think she's cute. She's so sassy.
Yeah, the art style in this is just very cute, like, overall. So, like, it definitely was, like, fun to look at and stuff, but, like...
You weren't captivated?
I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't... Maybe I just didn't get, like, deep enough.
I don't know why that sounded like... I was like... Oh, Carl. It's my mom's favorite, so we always have to watch it for her anyways, but... When I watched it, I binged it kind of straight through because I was building IKEA furniture when me and the girls moved into Sundance.
Oh, so you can binge Hilda, but not JoJo?
Because it was only 12 episodes. So
no, it's fine.
No,
it's fine.
I did binge JoJo. Why are you saying it like I didn't?
Did you?
I didn't binge it like all the way like through in one sitting, but we did binge like 9 episodes. Yeah, we crashed a lot of episodes. Which I can do. I can do that, but I can't binge 46. Definitely, I can't do the full season all in one go. That's for sure.
So you're a coward.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, no, I feel like maybe you have to get to like this because there's a plot. There is a story to it. I don't know if you got
the last thing that I remember is like. She went to like the little people town.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And then...
Oh, so that's like episode 2.
Oh, so maybe I only got that.
Yeah.
2. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you have to get to the part where she moves to the city, and shit hits the fan.
I don't think I got there. No.
Yeah, she moves to the city. Weird shit starts happening. There's cryptids involved. It's good.
Actually, we can probably just look and see what I got up to. It's on Netflix, right?
Yeah, it's on Netflix. It's good. If y'all are looking for some sweet fall, spooky, slightly spooky, not super spooky. It's definitely not as spooky as Over the Garden Wall or Gravity Falls. That's why, hint, the Steven Universe. Well, I guess Steven Universe is also a little scary, but emotionally scary. Yeah, it's good. It's a very fun, worthwhile watch, I think, in my opinion. Oh, no. Cheating.
So, Hilda... Oh, apparently I watched none of it.
You watched none of it?
No, I did. I guarantee you I did.
But I feel like once you get to, like, halfway through, you know, the plot starts, you know... I mean, there's always like callbacks to previous episodes. Like there is continuity.
I think I did only get up to episode 2 because I don't remember anything about an injured bird that lost his memory.
Ooh, the Midnight Spirit I really liked. I was like, holy shit! I wish I was that cool as a teenager.
This one?
Yeah, they're called Marna. They're really based on you know, European not cryptids, but you know, kind of like legends, myths, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they do a really good job of kind of like twisting it and world building. And it's just, it's phenomenal. It's really good. I really fucking love Hilda. Sorry guys, I'm gonna shut up.
Over the Garden Wall.
Yeah, I don't know. Over the Garden Wall is also very. Yeah, Over the Garden Wall, I will not deny, will always be up there. But Hilda really captured that nostalgia and really made me feel like, wow, I really like new content that makes me feel Over the Garden Wall inside. Yeah.
Yeah, Over the Garden Wall and Gravity
So
Falls were
good.
both just like incredible.
Really, really good. Really.
I don't know if I would say ahead of their time, but they were just
I feel like they were really well received.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's not like Clone High where it was like 10 years later and it's popular.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Yeah, no. Over the Garden Wall really, because I remember I was watching that in not real time, but I was watching it as it came out. And I think it was coming out during the course of a week.
Mm-hmm.
I think, and it was like one new episode per night, and I was just like, I was losing my shit that entire week. I was like, holy
it's
fuck,
so good,
what is happening?
and like the twist at the end, even is so fucking like well executed.
There was someone on Tumblr who put it really well, where it was like, y'all, nothing ever threw me for a loop like Over the Garden Wall or Over the Garden Wall when the kids weren't pilgrim ass motherfuckers for that one episode or something like that. And I was like, yeah, that was so. I'm not gonna lie, I was only interested in watching it for one reason, and it was because Elijah Wood voiced Wart, and that's why I was like, I'll watch it because Elijah Wood's in it.
That's valid.
And then I was completely blown away. I went in with no expectations.
That's what got me interested in it too, because I heard that Elijah Wood was voicing it, and then I was like, oh, that's interesting. I haven't heard of like Elijah Wood being in anything for like a fat minute.
Yeah, I just loved him because of Spyro. So yeah.
But then I watched it and I was like, holy shit. Also, the music is so good.
But actually, it's funny because I was listening to the Blasting Company, which is the same group that did the music for Over the Garden Wall. And just like the world building too is phenomenal. It's just so phenomenal. And the, you know, art style or the style of the animation.
It's beautiful.
So good. So good.
The backgrounds are just
so good. And people were like, oh, it should have been longer. They should make it a series. But
it was perfect.
No, it will be immortalized like this.
Yeah, it was completely perfect as it was.
So good. Yeah. We're definitely rewatching Over the Garden Wall. We just haven't decided if we want to wait until Halloween Day to do it. Or
I feel like it's more of a fall thing. It kind of feels
But it is on Halloween,
It is on Halloween,
if you think about it, yeah.
But I feel like the general feeling of it is just like more so like fall, so maybe like closer to Halloween, but not necessarily on Halloween.
Yeah, so we're debating if we should do it like the week before Halloween, or if we should just like watch it as many times as we want. Because why not?
That's fair.
Because fuck the real. Because that's me at the thing. I'm already gonna watch the thing. I think because I don't want to wait.
3 of them, right?
The Thing?
Or 2?
The Thing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, There's 2. There's 2. Yeah.
I was like, am I forgetting a third one?
No. There's the prologue and then the original. Yeah. Good stuff. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the original and then the prequel.
Prequel. Yeah. Do you have a favorite scene from Over the Garden Wall? Or favorite favorite line,
favorite song
moment.
guaranteed is the one that's on the boat as they're heading to Adelaide.
Yeah. That's a good one. A classic.
Favorite one of my favorite scenes, because I can't pick just one, is definitely the one with Auntie Whispers.
Oh yeah, that was
because that
fucked
one,
up.
yeah, that one's fucked up, and it really just like takes you for.
Patrick McHale just looked at us and we're like, I'm gonna give him nightmares. For
You want trauma? Here.
You thought Flapjack was the worst I could create? No, watch this.
God, yeah, that one was like just super unexpected, and then it like the way like how strong it comes
unsettling.
On, yeah,
extremely
so well done.
Unnerving. Very good though, very good.
Ships in the Night is actually a pretty good song too.
Ships in the Night is good. I remember that one. Yeah.
The reveal of like the beast and everything is pretty well done.
Yeah. I thought about doing that for Halloween too, but I was, but it's definitely something you can only wear at night. I think that you only pull off at night, and I was like, I don't know how to make antlers. I guess I could buy some. I don't know.
Yeah. Just farm them.
Just farm some. I'll borrow Alex's.
Yeah, just Alex's singular elk horn.
Like, what happened to the other half? I don't know.
It was broken.
It broke off. Yeah.
Then that whole like ending sequence where it's like, I think like Greg is pretty much in like almost like
a tree,
or no, I think it's Wirt actually in like the cloud sequence.
Oh no, that's Greg. That's
Greg, right?
Yeah, because he makes that wish and he was like, "Send my brother home, please." Yeah.
So there was like that whole cloud sequence leading into like him getting in the tree, and then we're discovering him. Like that whole like ending sequence, starting from like when they like fall into the water, is like just out of the fucking park.
Oh wait, when they reveal the twist, or
no, like starting from, because remember that they're like in a boat and then they like fall into the icy water.
Yeah.
So starting from like that point on, I think from like when Greg disappears.
Oh, okay.
It's just like all the way to the end.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so good. Cinematic masterpiece.
It really is. It's. I was not expecting it to be as good as it was, because like you know you look at it and you're just like, oh okay, like it's a fun little fall cartoon. It's gonna be like spooky for like Halloween or whatever. Yeah, and then it's just like wait
a minute, hold on, psych.
You thought.
Yeah, I have so many. I quote so many lines from there.
I don't know if I remember any of the lines specifically.
Like,
but
there's a line that from the reveal one where, the one I always quote with Maya is when what was it? When it was like when Wirt was gonna give Sarah his tape, and he was waiting for her after the football game, and Greg shows up and he's like, Wirt's like, don't ruin this for us, or something like that. He's like, you know, like, he's like, don't say anything. And I guess like his friends or classmates or something see him, and one of them's like in an egg costume, and they're all like saying what they are, right? And like, you know, Greg's like, oh, I'm an elephant because, you know, like, she bought. And then she's like, oh yeah, she's like, one of them's with the egg. She's like, oh yeah, she's supposed to be wearing an egg, and she's like, oh, I think I know that. And she's like, shut it, Kathleen. Like, the way she says it is like the voice actor. It was like so out of nowhere. And then there was a scene where they're at the cemetery, you know, doing spooky, creepy stuff. I don't know. Where Thunderburger puts his hand over Sarah's.
And she's just like...
And she's like, why are you holding my hand? And I guess, I don't know, one of the other classmates or characters like, you can hold my hand, Thunderburger, I don't care. Or something. Oh, yeah. I love that. I always quote it with Maya. I'm like, you can hold my hand, I don't care.
Jason Thunderburger was also just like a very good subversion.
Very fun twist, because you know you expect like a jock or something, or someone very like hunky. I don't know. You expect like the stereotypical high school,
the high school crush,
cis
or whatever.
Male white. I don't know.
And then there's also a scene where Wirt's like, he's just like, yeah, like I don't like everyone hates me. I don't have any friends. And everyone's just like, hi, and then he's just like, yeah, where he's like, he's the coolest guy and everyone's gonna hate me, and Greg's like, are we talking about the same guy? But I think my favorite 100% scene will always be the part where the beast is about to like tries to overtake Wirt, and he says in like a very, you know, you can only see his eyes because everything is like so dark, and in a really deep voice he's like, are you ready to like are you ready to feel true darkness? And then Ruth
I can't
Ruth
tell.
Bader Ginsburg.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg, honestly,
She comes
same
out.
level of like power in this scene because where it's like, "Are you?" with his like voice crack,
yeah.
and then he like he threatens to blow out the lantern. He's like, Psh, "Shut the fuck up, beast!" And then they leave, and I was like, "Holy shit! That was the coolest thing I've ever seen." It's like
Wirt had very like good character development because it's
yeah.
not just like at the end like all of a sudden he like conquers his fear. He's like definitely still like scared fucking shitless.
But he had someone to protect.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hold on a second.
Hold on.
It's so good. Oh fuck! I'm so excited to watch Over the Garden Wall.
God, Over the Garden
Let's
Wall
watch
is
it now.
fucking good. Yeah, just watch it on stream.
Yeah, it's
Is
on
it?
Hulu.
Is it?
All the way, yeah. That's how I got Lila and Allison into it. I was like, guys, y'all, we have to watch. It's only an hour, like to 2 hours to binge. It'll be fast.
Yeah, it's super. It's like
Cause it's 10 minutes.
10
yeah, only 10
episodes?
episodes, 10 minutes. That's it. And they did such beautiful storytelling in such a small amount of time. Yeah. So, yeah. Why are there stuff? I made a list, a Halloween watch list.
it's just Over the Garden Wall like 8 times.
It's all 10 episodes.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. I know I put Coraline, which I'm gonna have to figure out
Coraline.
because I have to watch. We really want to watch Coraline, but we couldn't find it.
Yeah.
And Netflix literally had it for years. I kid you not. Literal years.
It's on Hulu.
But I think it's like you have to have an add-on. It's a Stars add-on. Yeah, and I was like, I don't have that. Yeah. Fucked up.
Fucked up.
Someone's got me fucked up.
Stars, Prime Video, iTunes.
I'm gonna have to rent it.
Hulu. Yeah, you're gonna have to rent it.
Fuck. Unless I can find it online for free, but I'm always cautious.
I could do that.
Because
For
I
you.
don't have, what is it? VPN. I don't have, I'm a baby when it comes to pirating things. I'm a baby pirate.
You could also probably find a website to like stream it, but that's like a little sketchier, I guess.
That's sketchy too, yeah. I'll figure it out. Because I put Coraline, I put Hocus Pocus. I love Hocus Pocus. I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's so good. There's a little.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, it's a huge classic because it came out in the 90s. You know, we're all 90s babies. So.
That's the one with the 3 sisters, right?
Yeah, which honestly would be so much fun to do that as a costume. Either that or the Hex Girls, but COVID really stopped those plans. So
Next year.
So I had to improvise. Hocus Pocus, obviously The Thing, definitely the original, if not the new one, because I think I have to rent that one too. And then I put, what did I put? Obviously Over the Garden Wall, and I put Hilda. And then I feel like I had more, but I can't remember right now. What else is Halloweeny? I watched Jennifer's Body already, so
Nightmare
cross
Before
that
Christmas.
off. Oh yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas, which we do have Disney Plus. So
Nightmare Before Christmas, Corpse Bride.
Corpse Bride, which
is
is
like all Tim Burton films.
Tim
I feel
Burton.
like Beetlejuice is a really good one. For
Beetlejuice. I watched that one for
Halloween.
the first time last year. I liked the aesthetic, but I was really confused what was going on.
Yeah,
it was
it
very like
doesn't-
crackhead energy.
Yeah, it doesn't hold up like the best, but
Yeah.
it is like fun to just like look at everything that is happening. even
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
don't understand it.
Yeah, like aesthetic, the sandworms and all that. Yeah, that's always fun. That would be a fun couples thing too if we could do those
sandworm?
masks. Oh yeah, well, no, that wasn't a sandworm. That was they like remember they try to make themselves scary by like manipulating their face.
Yeah.
And they were like couple. So I was like, cute.
We should be the front and back half of this sandworm.
A sandworm. Yeah. Okay. So I totally forgot about Tim Burton, but yes, him for sure. And if I think there were horror movies, me and Diego wanted to watch that we'd never. I mean, we were probably gonna watch Shining because that's Diego's favorite.
Is Doctor Sleep available for like rent and stuff?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's included in Prime Video, maybe. Hopefully.
Doctor Sleep is pretty good. Has he watched?
Sleep
Did he
is-
watch it? Oh, we all watched it together.
We watched it.
Oops.
I saved the. I know this. Don't call me creepy for doing this, but I save our movie ticket stubs.
I do too. I just don't have them with me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we watched it together, babe.
Oops.
That's a good one, for sure. I think I feel like it's a good level of horror for me, at least.
God, the scene where she just doesn't have fucking eyes.
Yeah.
Horrifying.
My favorite scene from that movie was the fucking Ruby background. Me and mine were losing.
Oh, yeah.
We were going ape shit. We were like, oh. We were like, holy shit. What? Why? I mean, it's such an obscure. Well, I mean, maybe more people know about it now than because it's been around since 2013.
It's been around for a hot minute,
But
and I feel like that Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, actually.
It was such a random... I was like, did someone that works for Rooster Teeth on RWBY slide that in for fun?
No,
or...
someone on like
on
the set crew probably was a
like,
fan.
Or maybe the actress, even. The actress, the little girl.
Maybe.
Was like... Neptune? No, not Neptune, sorry. What was the character that she had? I don't know. It was Neptune. Neptune's hot, though. It was Neptune's friend.
Jupiter.
Not Jupiter. Not Jupiter.
Sailor Moon.
Started with a C? Holy fuck, I can't remember. Because she's been gone for a little... She's been gone for the last few parts, so... You should watch RWBY. You should watch RWBY. I know it's a hard one to get through, because season 1... It's like JoJo. Season 1 and 2 aren't that...
Because that's what I watched. I watched like season 1 and I was like...
If you get through season 1 and 2, I guarantee you... There's so many sexy characters.
I thought you were gonna say sex scenes. I was like, aren't they like 12?
No, there's no sex scenes. It's not rated R. It's PG-13. And even then, they don't... It's all very, like, plot-driven and found family-driven.
Plot-driven sex scenes.
The sex scenes, honestly, are the fighting scenes. God,
oh.
The way they're choreographed, they're so good. And the way they're animated, too, and the way they play off each other. The way their fighting skills also really are a reflection of themselves as characters is really, really well done.
You know what that reminds me of?
I know. That's why you should watch...
Stands.
That's why you should watch RWBY. Yeah. I feel like you'd like it.
Skip season 1 and 2. I'll just watch the fight
I feel like you have to... Because the villain... There's a villain arc that you have to get through to get to the next one. Yeah. He was an asshole. He was an asshole to my favorite character, specifically. To Blake.
Therefore, to me, specifically.
Because I kin Blake. No. Okay, me and Adrian talked about this. We were like, you kin? And I was like, probably Blake, I guess. You know, I don't know. And she was like, Weiss for me. And I was like, no wonder. We kind of play off each other. No,
I'm dating a kitty.
We don't kid, no. I have a lot of favorite characters.
It's okay. It's okay if you do. You know.
No, I don't.
This is a judgment-free area.
No, I don't. I mean, she's my favorite. She's the character I cosplayed. Obviously, never felt more sexy or powerful than in that cosplay. But, you remember Blake? Blake Belladonna. Her kinky boots.
Yeah, the black one, right?
She's a furry. Yeah, cat girl.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that's why I remember her. She's cat girl. Sorry, I was thinking of the one with the fists.
Oh, that's Yang. They're
Yang.
girlfriends.
Oh, are they?
It's like very heavily
implied.
That we don't know if it's gonna be Endgame, obviously at this point, because there's gonna be 2 more volumes, so we don't know.
How many volumes are they at right now?
Volume 7 finished this January. Oh, but it was so good. I came in with like, oh man, season 6 was so good. I don't know how they're gonna... And then they did. They topped it. They blew it out of the water. I was like, holy shit, this is really good.
You know what that reminds me of?
See what I'm saying? There's kind of parallels. There's a little bit of parallel going on here. Obviously, they're widely different, but...
JoJo just gets better and better.
Same with RWBY. In every aspect. Animation. Also story-wise. And just like the newer characters, too. Character development. The idea of found family. The conflict is really fleshed out. You'd like it. Enjoy it. And it's on Amazon Prime Video, so you can watch it.
Is it really?
Yeah, you can binge.
Holy shit.
The only thing is they don't do it per episode. They take all of volume 1 and squish it into one. So it's like a movie? So it's like a one big movie, but they get longer. I think volume 6 is like 4 hours long. They get longer and longer.
But what the fuck?
Yeah.
You would think at some point they'd be like, oh, okay, let's split it into like 2 movies.
3 hours, I think, actually is probably closer. But yeah, so you can, if you just go to Amazon Prime Video, you could just watch it all the way through. Yeah. At your leisure and stop anywhere you want.
I can't. I'm suffering JoJo brain rot.
Yeah, that's valid.
I've refreshed the brain rot, so I have to keep going.
Yeah. Well, are you watching it too? While I'm watching it?
Well, I'm watching it with you.
But I thought, wait, should I have waited for you then to watch it?
No.
I don't.
No, you don't have to wait for me. Because I know everything that happens.
But still, if we're watching it together, then...
I ooze JoJo. You're fine. You do not have to wait for me.
I should wait then.
No.
Because we're watching it together.
No, because I'm watching it so that you can experience it, and then I'm just reliving it. So
well,
I don't need
to... Then.
No,
so
I don't need to...
Anything.
No, because I want you to get through this shit.
But I don't...
No, you can watch it by yourself.
But then I feel bad. Cause
don't worry about it.
back on the brain rot, and
Well,
Now I'm
okay,
skipping
listen.
ahead.
I literally know like everything that happens. All you have to do is like say.
Still though.
You just say like the one like key thing from like an episode or a scene, and like immediately just the whole thing plays.
I feel bad though.
You don't have to. You don't have to wait for me.
Episode.
No.
I watched the Beetle episode.
It doesn't matter.
I feel bad though. If that's what you were gonna watch.
No.
Okay. Well, if you watch Ruby without me, no, you can do that.
Listen, it's just
That's valid. Yeah. I don't know how fast I'll get through season or this part. This part 3. Part 3. Yeah.
Stardust
I'll do my
Crusaders.
best. I'll do my best. Because I'm probably going to watch one episode at a time.
It's It's like the longest part by like 10 or
interesting.
Like 15 episodes, I think.
Yeah.
Because all the other parts after it are like 30 something.
Okay. I guess it's not too bad.
Then after part 3 is part 4. The latter half of part 4 has the best villain that I've ever fucking seen. Just serial killer specifically targets women, which is just kind of awful of him. But he's like sexy, so it's fine. It's not fine. It's not fine.
I don't know.
I'll take that back.
I'm feeling a little uncomfortable.
I do not advocate for that, but he's sexy. So like
okay. You just choose characters with your pussy, you know, not with your brain. Yeah.
I do. 100%. I close my eyes and I let my pussy just reach out and pick a character.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's just like really good. His stand looks fucking insane.
Okay.
And then part 5 is Found Family. And then part 6 is Lesbians. And then part 7.
But they're not animated yet. No.
Not animated yet. But we might get an announcement. Shut the fuck up, Cam. Kira's sexy as fuck. I don't want to hear it from you, Dio fucker.
Fight. No, you guys can fight.
Dio's a whore.
Are you looking? Oh, okay.
Look at him.
He does have a very full lower lip. Why is there South Park reference?
Holy shit.
It's him. No.
Look at him. He's sexy. He also has a hand fetish, which is also like
that is
weird.
strange.
Yeah, no, but it's like it's super unique
weird.
is the thing.
That is unique. I guess Kira's not a whore.
Kira's not a whore because he's literally a serial killer, and so he like kills people and then like hides the fuck away. But he's just like so like well done, well like written. His motives are so he's like you like look at him, you're like, damn, that's a fucking serial killer. You know, you're not just like, oh, that's like a villain. He's just like just so like well done, well written, well designed.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just a hole.
I was gonna say that's. I was thinking of why people have foot fetishes, and it's because in the brain the parts that, or the area of the brain that's associated with genitalia is very close to feet. So I'm wondering why hands. Why hands? Hands are not close to the genitalia part of the brain. I'm sorry if that's weird.
No.
Have you heard of it?
No, I haven't heard of that.
Yeah, it's like the feet and where they're located. They're close together, and that's why people develop foot fetishes. I'm like, that's fucking weird.
Brain surgery.
Yeah.
Lobotomy.
I know. Yeah. So what happened to that guy, I wonder?
Hand fetishes are a thing, though, I think.
I've never heard of that in my life. And I was on the horny part of Tumblr for 3 years. 3 years? Yeah, 3 years.
I feel like hand fetishes were a thing.
Well, in that case, no. Time to snap something. Kidding. I've never heard of hand fetishes, but I wouldn't be surprised. But I'm not surprised it's a thing.
No, he's God, just so good. He's so unique, so well written. Just like overall a very good villain.
Good villain. Gotcha. Okay. All right. See, that's why you like Ruby. I think they're the more we talk about JoJo, the more I'm like, this is really reminding me of Ruby.
You know what that's called? Brain rot.
Is it Ruby brain rot or is it JoJo brain rot? I don't know.
It's Ruby brain rot, and then I'm gonna like forcibly inject JoJo brain rot.
I'm sorry. I just got the Ruby brain rot recently because of the teaser trailer that came out. But I feel like you'd like she's the main villain though. She's because there's multiple villains, but then there's like the main villain, and she's kind of sexy, and she's very
who
oh my god, I'm blanking on everyone's names.
I'm
such a big fan. Give me a sec. Not Cinder, but she was sexy too. Salem, how could I forget? At the end though, in her final reveal of the latest, that's her before she was evil. Pre-evil. That's her post-evil. But there's
this is kind of sexy.
Yeah, no.
Oh, Miss Ma'am.
Yeah, that's when she came. That's when she was revealed at the end, and I was like, titties.
Titties.
And she's also really well written video.
She got them titties.
She's also her motives are very interesting. Extremely fucked up, but very, very, very good.
That's Kira.
Yeah, there you go.
Kira's motive is literally just like, I want hands because I want to be horny.
That's good.
Yeah, and then he kills women and steals their hands, and then just immediately goes back into hiding. Wow. Like he has like this whole monologue that's literally like how we're introduced to him, and it literally just like documents like his whole like life, like the motto or whatever, and it's just
yeah, interesting. I'm just like thinking of what was it? Fuck Hands McMike.
That's him.
That's him. I'm still having trouble processing why I really don't think hand fetishes exist in real life.
Hand jobs.
I
don't know if that qualifies.
I don't think that qualifies. Because what else? I mean, feet, but what else is there? But that's foot fetish.
Yeah.
So why would using hands be hand fetish? Doesn't make sense to me. I don't think hand fetish is a thing. I think that's a thing JoJo in the JoJo universe.
I feel like it's gotta be a thing.
It can't. I just
But fucking piss kinks are a thing, you know?
But that kind of makes sense in the brain psychology speaking.
Yeah, sexual fetish for hands.
Okay, it's a thing, but is it a thing?
This may include the sexual attraction to a specific area, such as the fingers, palms, or nails, or the attraction to a specific action performed by the hands.
See, aside from hand jobs.
Well, yeah, but washing or drying dishes, so like worse.
It is real.
You know, it's worse.
I guess. I don't know. I've never heard of anyone having said hand fetish.
There's a Reddit for it.
Oh, that's gonna open a can of worms.
There is a Reddit for it.
There's a Reddit for it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna click on that.
Okay, moving on.
I'm a little concerned about what would show up if I did.
We're gonna move on from the hand fetish.
Yeah, we're just gonna move on.
I don't know. It's like foot fetish is like so widespread, you know? Like,
but that's probably just because, you know, they're so connected.
They're so connected. So.
I think like other fetishes and stuff, I feel like stem from something else, you know, like not just a little brain mesh.
There is something psychological though going on with fetishes, I think.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. For sure.
If there wasn't something psychological, people wouldn't be horny about it.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. But it makes sense with feet. It doesn't make sense with hands, so I don't know.
Don't make sense with fucking piss.
It kind of makes sense with piss. I don't know how to describe
We're
it.
an extreme.
It kind of does. I don't remember how it was explained, though. You know? I don't know if we should
okay,
go
fine. Then it doesn't make sense for shit.
Yeah, I guess
that's
true.
Scat.
Yeah. Maybe it's like with those stuff. Maybe it's like ooh, like dirty and taboo. Maybe I don't know. Does that make sense?
No.
Like it's unsanitary. I don't know.
No.
I don't know. What if that turns some people on?
I mean, it probably fucking does, but.
What part of the brain?
Lobotomy.
Yeah. What part of
lobotomy?
The brain? What part of the brain does it? I don't remember.
The disease part. Cut it out.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's like.
Does lobotomy go through the eye? Go through the eye? Right?
I don't think lobotomies are a thing anymore.
They're not a thing, but historically, did that go through the eye?
Some of it went through the eye.
Yeah.
But I think other times they would just cut your fucking skull open.
Oh, okay.
Ice pick.
Ice pick, yeah, that's what I was thinking
of. Yeah, no, there's like piss kink, shit kink.
We do have to to list them out.
Well, I'm just, like, stuff that just doesn't, like, make sense, but it's gotta have some kind of, like, psychological trigger for it.
Yeah,
you know?
like dirty, I don't know, like...
Well, something must have happened that led to them associating, like, something so, like, dirty and, like, gross with sexual satisfaction. So, like, what was it?
You're right. I don't know. We're back at the uncanny valley. What could it have been? Week. No?
Weird. But yeah, there's that.
That makes sense the way you're saying.
And then people want to fuck ghosts.
Okay, but ghosts, let's be honest. No.
How are you gonna fuck a ghost?
Yeah, there's no way to fuck a ghost. If there's someone out there who knows how to just...
Yeah, if there's someone out there who knows, DM us, please. Just out of curiosity, we're not...
You know what's interesting about that? Actually, it reminded me of a really weird case. A really old case from the 40s or the 50s. Of a woman who claimed every night she was being sexually assaulted by 3 different ghosts.
That was that was in Culver City.
That was closer than I remember. That was like old though, right? Like the 40s, 50s, 60s maybe?
Yeah, it's old.
Yeah, it's old, and I was like,
but so the thing was,
they debunked it, right? Or I don't know if they debunked it or what was going on.
They never debunked it. And to this day, no one really knows if that part was like true or not, because the only people that ever like saw anything like that were her and her son.
Yeah. And
so like the whole thing was that she called this guy from UCLA and she was like, "Hey, listen, like this thing's going on. I need you to like come check it out because like like it's taking
control of everything.
It's taking psychological like way too much psychological damage on me, and I need to get this figured out. I need to get them like exercise. I need to just like be like done with this." And what she said was that there was one big like ghost that was doing the assault, and then the other 2 were holding her down so that she couldn't move. And so her son said that he also saw it happen multiple times, and when he tried to like get in there and like intervene, something shoved him away and threw him across the room. But then every time the investigators were there, nothing ever happened to her. It was only like other the paranormal like incidents and stuff. And so that specific part, like the assault by a ghost, was never like debunked, never like proven or anything, because it never happened when investigators were there.
There's a movie. They made a movie about it. I remember a while ago. Yeah.
And the son said that is this in the movie, when the son gets shoved away, he breaks his arm. And the son himself says that the only inconsistency in that scene is the fact that he broke his arm. Yeah. Because in real life he didn't.
Interesting. Yeah. No, I think that's what I read too. That was like there was no real conclusion to it. I don't know, just the like weirdness of it all. Oh, if you're tired of putting up with all the hassle endemic to having sex with a corporeal being.
Corporeal.
Oh, did I say it weird? Corporeal?
It's corporeal. Yeah.
This is different, I think.
No, 3 Strangers. I think it's this one.
Oh, wait, that's weird.
Or maybe not. I don't know.
The Entity. That's what it's called. Oh.
Was that not her fucking name?
You can go to the Entity and see what it says about what it's based on. Is it not? I know it was...
Oh, Doris Bither. There you go. That's who it is. Yeah, see, Culver City. In the 70s.
Okay, so way later than I thought.
Yeah, and it's also really funny because the only way that she found out like about the like investigators from UCLA was because they were grocery shopping and they were just like talking about like work and stuff, and she was in the next aisle over and she overheard them and she just came around and she was like, "Help! I have ghosts," and they were just like,
"Oh, okay." Wait, what's the Waka Flocka?
Okay.
Okay. Suzanne.
Suzanne.
Big dick something forever.
Big dick squad.
Forever. And he's like,
okay.
Okay. Yeah. Such a weird case.
It definitely is a weird case.
Because there's just no way to prove it unless everyone saw.
I think it was that case that had like a lot of really strong like evidence of
a sexual assault.
No, of paranormal activity.
Oh.
So like there were definitely ghosts like in that house that were like recorded and reported and stuff, but the sexual assault aspect of it was never seen by investigators.
Okay. I thought she also had like marks or something on her, and like the running theory was that like,
yeah, there were
she thought it was a ghost, but someone had broken in, and
No, there were marks on her, and people just kind of thought that she was doing it to herself at one point. But again, it was never debunked because investigators had no like recorded interactions of that nature that they couldn't like explore.
Yeah.
But I think it was that case where a bunch of them were like sitting in a room together with like the cameras like ready and everything. And they're like on the cameras and stuff, there were orbs like all around the room.
Interesting.
And so what was really weird was sometimes they would see shit in the room, and then if they try to take a picture of it, nothing would show up. Other times they wouldn't see anything in the room, and then they'd take a picture, and then there would be things on the camera. But at one point, like all of the orbs in the room kind of like went together in the middle and formed like the upper torso of a man. And like everybody in the room reports the same thing except Doris, who reports that something was just like personally showing her like something different from everybody else in the room. So Doris was just getting tormented.
Yeah.
Ghosts are fucked up.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah,
definitely not a positive.
Oh yeah, no.
Ghost encounter.
Far from it.
For sure.
There's very few ghost encounters that are nice.
Yeah, I mean, if we had ghosts in our house, we were like, we just kind of made peace with it a long time ago. Yeah, so I don't know. And wait, another Interstellar thing, but it's okay. I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah, there was a story that I heard, and it's like the only like positive ghost encounter. And I think I told you about this one.
Maybe.
Where the ghost was just like fucking around with stuff, and then one day he like knocked a coffee cup like off the table, and then like the mom in the house was just like, "Do that shit again! I swear to fucking God!" And then after that, the ghost was just like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and it's like started doing like things like around the house for the family instead of like against them. And so it's just like,
yeah. I remember that one vaguely.
Very.
That'll learn you.
That'll learn you.
Yeah.
Just, Tiger Mom the shit out of it.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
Yeah. We've been going for like 2 hours. I think it's the longest I've done. No, because I want you to go home and be able to study and stuff as we go shopping.
Oh, shopping after or?
Well, we'll go shopping like right now as soon as we wrap up.
Oh, okay.
Well, we'll do this first.
Oh,
we'll go shopping.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay. That being said, let's do burr. I think it's that one. Yeah, look at this.
Yeah, I remember from last time.
Fresh. Yeah, so we'll wrap up here today. Thank you all for tuning in. There's my Twitter, my Instagram. If you want to join the Discord server, there's a link for you right there. Game streams every Saturday and Monday. Right now we're playing a horror game, so come watch me get scared at fucking nothing, actually. Podcast streams on Sunday, and I need to change that bottom part, but Saturday and Sunday will be at 12 p.m. and then Mondays are going to be at like 6 p.m. Just so everybody's like out from school and out from work. So that's it, really. Do you want to plug your Twitter, or would you like to remain anonymous?
That's okay. I mean, I have nothing to offer, so
if you want to, you can. Don't matter.
Just if you come with your cool bird facts, let me know. And then
okay, yeah.
That's it.
If you've got bird facts, just DM them to me, and then I'll send them to her.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate the support, and I will see you all tomorrow at 6 p.m.
Cool.
Tomorrow's Monday, right? Yes.
No, it's Friday actually. No.
Fuck. But yeah, I'll see you all at 6 p.m. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.